Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is your boy Christian. Guys, today I've got my Legends attack strategy for you guys. I've been doing quite well in Legends recently. I'm going to be showing you guys some 3 stars. So guys, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of the support. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and 90% of you guys are not subscribed. So please, let's make this work. And guys, let's get straight into the video. So yes guys, this is the attack strategy, link below down in the description. I do sometimes switch it up a bit, taking out one baby dragon, putting in a headhunter, putting an extra wizard, or maybe some archers, just depending on how I'm feeling. But you guys can switch it up however you want. By all means, just try and what works for you is best. So this is, we're also in Champions League 3 at the moment in CWL. I'll update you guys on that as the week progresses. And yeah, we're having a pretty good day in Legends so far, already a 1-star defense. Yesterday we had a bit of a rough day. Yeah, it was just not really a good defense. I had some really good attacks, but some really bad attacks. So let me just show you some attacks from yesterday, some 3 stars. And yeah, so let's jump right into the first one. Obviously it's a ring base. Now you guys are thinking, how are we going to send this blimp in here? So I was also thinking that, and then I was like, wait, let me just start with the king and queen and maybe clear out a bit of the top side so that they can funnel downwards. Also placing the queen sort of at the top side so that she can not walk alongside but walk inside as well, with the king taking out more stuff. This will also help prevent some damage on our blimp, as we're going to send that in right now. And also the one rocket loon was there, just also helped a lot with funneling. And we do end up picking up a black mine, but we do get a nice entry into that center compartment. Unfortunately, my invisibility spell placements were a bit timed off at the moment, not really counting properly, or just thinking I can go a bit longer. As you can see, I had some of them were pretty good, some of them were pretty bad. Like here, that one was pretty bad, and we ended up losing a wizard there, and that ultimately prevented the town hall from going down. But it's fine, we're still gonna push everything in from the bottom side, and using the queen ability just so she can stay up is really good. Also sending in the royal champion from the right hand side just to push those troops into the center. We want them to go through that town hall, and it's quite nice when taking out the whole one side of that compartment, because now we're able to place a rage, and those balloons and stuff are able to get out of the poison quite quickly, and that is also pretty brilliant. Now freezing the king, the air defense, and the scatter shot is pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. Also dropping that poison spell on the king. And this is ultimately why I ended up putting in a headhunter in there, because sometimes it is really nice just to put the headhunter in there with a warden ability, and you don't really have to worry about using a poison or your royal champion going down. Also sending in, if you want to send in to the opposite side but there is a enemy hero, you can send in that headhunter with the royal champion. So that is all great, guys. So yeah, this is just going to be a crushing 3-star. There's not really anything left to destroy us. Even though we didn't really get the town hall, this is still really strong, especially with there not being so much damage on the side where we sent in the heroes, our king and our queen, and that ultimately led to this amazing 3-star. And guys, please subscribe. There's a thing going around YouTube where they unsubscribe you, like it's like a glitch, so just check if you're still subscribed. I would really appreciate it. And here we go into the next attack. So this is a war style base. These types of bases are not really that great for Legends, obviously, because it's a war style base and not a Legend style base. So some attack strategies can really take advantage of the base and some can't. So now just sending in some test loons, just so we know that we can actually drop the blimp in there without any black mines. And we do get out the town hall, and we get out the air defense and that archer tower. So also nice funneling, destroying that bottom compartment is also very good for us. And yeah guys, how are you guys finding the new updates with the nerf of the Dragon Riders? I am finding it still like the same. I don't really notice the nerf on the Dragon Riders that much. Obviously, having 3 Dragon Riders is not like it impacts me so much, but it is still a nerf, and yeah, they're still not as good as they are, but I am finding that it's still working for me. So if you guys really want to use this attack strategy, the link will be down below in the description. So I was setting our king and queen at the top side, freezing that enemy queen just so that king can stay alive a bit longer, and funneling out that side so it pushes our main push into the center. Using our water ability quite nicely there, preventing all of those black mines and traps and stuff. Also, now we have the scatter shot on the right hand side, the scatter shot, and now we're just going to send in our royal champion, maybe just to tank that scatter shot or to take it down quicker, whichever happens first. You know, there it is tanking, so those dragons will help take out that scatter shot, just using the invisibility spell just so the royal champion can stay alive a bit longer. Also, just using that one loon that we had left for some reason, didn't really place it. And now we still have one freeze left, which I'm going to be very I'm going to save it. I want to be very specific about where I place it, because obviously you can still see the eagle artillery is up, the enemy king is up, and we want that queen to stay alive because that queen can take out that whole compartment if that freeze spell is used correctly and her ability. So now I'm just waiting till the king targets our enemy queen, and then we're going to freeze it up. So there we go, we freeze it up. No damage on our queen. Our unicorn is not alive, so she doesn't get healed, but that is still good because now we still pop her ability and we are able to take out that king with ease. And now that eagle artillery will go down, and yeah, there's nothing really left to stop this attack except the one arch tower, but we still have the owl and the warden still up as well, and that owl is tanking for our queen, and it is another 3-star. So obviously guys, having to adapt to every attack is really good. Obviously here, saving that royal champion for that scatter shot on the right hand side, and also using that freeze, that queen, is also quite nice. Now over here, this is something that I really highly recommend you guys practice, because the higher you guys get in Legends, multitasking with these types of bases is very important. So we're sending in the king at the bottom side while we're sending in the blimp at the top side, because if you do them independently, you're at high risk of a time fail. And yeah, it is really hectic having to zoom out and focus on everything, knowing just to place invisibility spells and everything. So now we are mainly focusing on the top side. We are waiting for that town hall to activate. The town hall does activate, and we still have to place our invisibility spell very quickly at the top hand side, and luckily that town hall goes down while we take out the whole right hand side of that compartment. So that's very good. Now we want to send in our queen on the right hand side, and sending in some rocket loons and a baby dragon to tank for the rocket loons to take out those 2 archer towers. And we also have to be pretty critical about that lava hound, because that lava hound can do lots of damage with the pups, so we want to end up poisoning that as quickly as possible. So there we drop the poison, and we also place an archer there while we're sending in our troops at the bottom side, sending the baby dragon and the dragon on the left hand side just to push them a bit more inside. Now also we want that dragon rider to stay alive. That dragon rider has to stay alive. They're 25 troop space each, that's 5 balloons, so it's really nice just to invest your warden ability even for that, and maybe just mitigate some traps. We do send in the royal champion, but I think it would have been better to wait for the royal champion, maybe sending it in on the 9 o'clock side by those arch towers. So we do end up freezing up the scatter shot, and now there's lots of damage on the back end that we're just gonna have to push through. It looks like we have so many troops left, but they do die out very quickly because there's so much damage on all those heroes on that side. So now we do have the dragon riders on the left hand side pushing through, so that's why I think it might have been better to send the royal champion in from the left hand side, so those dragons and everything can be pushed maybe more on the inside. But it still worked out in the end of the day, and it is still alright, because now the only problem is that king on our queen, so we have to pop her ability prematurely because we don't want her to go too low health, so the unicorn can't heal her really as much. And luckily she will be able to take out this queen, and that is a plus for us. And our owl is able to take out that wizard tower. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the love and support. I'll check you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye bye.